Hello, creative writing. I want to talk to you a little bit about the copy change poem that I'm having you do for Monday. Now, again, notice the way I'm structuring this week. If you want to do one of the other poems on Monday and save copy change for Thursday, or if you want to work on all of them throughout the week, it's up to you how you want to make that plan. Sorry, the cats are making noise here beside me. Let me pull up this presentation here just to show you what we're looking at. So, okay. Here it is. So I'm trying to find my mouse there. Okay. So what I'm going to have you do today is to do a copy change poem. And a copy change poem is where you take a professional poem and you copy it, but you change it to make it your own. So that's where the copy change comes in. It's kind of like a Mad Lib. If you've ever done Mad Libs, what you're doing is you're creating blanks in the structure of somebody else's poem and then filling those blanks with your own words that have your own meaning. So if you will notice here, I have a couple different things for you. I have a poem written by George Ella Lyon. I hope you can see that. It's called Where I'm From. I am from clothespins, from Clorox and carbon tetrachloride. I am from the dirt under the back porch. Black, glistening, it tasted like beets, and so on. I have the link there for you, and you can go to that poem and read it. You can use it as you write your own copy change poem. The thing that I mentioned on the slideshow is that George Ella Lyon has made this into a lesson plan for students so that you can do a copy change. And I've included a link to this, which is the template. It's kind of like the Mad Lib sheet. So you can use this template and just kind of fill in the stuff and make your own poem. Or you can kind of follow along with her poem and change things. I found it easier when I wrote mine to use her poem. I would refer to the template and then I'd go look at her poem and see how she set things up. It's up to you. And the thing to remember about poetry is that there are rules, and then you can fudge and tweak and break the rules, right? That it's up to you. I want you to write a Where I'm From poem using George Ella Lyon as a place to start, but you don't have to do it exactly as she does it. Let's go back to the slideshow here. The next page. So I've given you links to the template document and to her poem that you can use to write your own poem. What I need you to do is to set it up on a Google Doc or a Word doc or even handwritten on a page, but in this fashion. So if you're handwriting it, still write it in this fashion with your name at the top. Mine says Beth Weaver-Kreider because that's me. And then my teacher is Ms. Weaver-Kreider, which is also me. Creative writing and the date. So it's your name, my name, class name, date, like normal. And then centered, I want you to put your title. Hers is Where I'm From. As I got to the end of my poem, I decided mine was about a quilt. So I called mine Unfinished Quilt. And then I put my name again down here, by Beth Weaver-Kreider. Notice the by is not capitalized. The standard poetry format doesn't capitalize the by. And then this is really important here where it says after George Ella Lyon. That's really, really important because you need to give credit of the person you're stealing from, because it's not really stealing because she said we could do it. And it is kind of common poetic practice that you can do this kind of thing as long as you give credit. So you can see what I wrote here. The first line on the template is I am from, and then a specific ordinary item. So I found forks and spoons because I have memories of being asked to set the table as a child. So that's there. And then the second set is from product name and product name. You'll see George Ella Lyon did from Clorox and carbon tetrachloride. For me, I put from Legos and Crayola because those are two product names from my childhood. Now, I have a childhood that spans several different places. So my poem is both from the town where I grew up in Tanzania, called Shirati, and from the town where I grew up in West Virginia, called Philippi. So I put pieces of all of those in there. But you'll notice I kept in lines 4 and 5, I kept the same not italics, parenthesis that she did. Now, if you notice in the template, they don't use it exactly. They don't do it exactly the same. So you're welcome to do it the way you like to, set it up as you like. If you get down here partway and you start having childhood sensory memories of the pink frilly curtains in your bedroom and the way your father's aftershave smelled or whatever, you can put that stuff in even if it doesn't fit the template or fit George Ella Lyon's poem, because you're free to break the rules. This is your poem. You just have to start with her, and then do as you choose from there. So then after you've written your poem, you'll either do it online or you will do it do it online on Google Doc or else in your journal, handwritten. Then you will either take a photo or submit it to this assignment here in Schoology. And I have down here, listen to this video, which is the one I'm making right now, and I will insert that into the document before Monday morning. All right, good luck putting it together. I hope it goes well for you. I have to get my mouse back to the right place here. I miss you. I really miss seeing you. I miss your humor, your laughter, your serious thoughts and ideas. And I'm sorry that we can't be together more this year, but we'll have to make the best of it here online. All right, be well.